Today's episode was about Rarity, and she went insane with Greenhorn. You know the green horns, the green... Spike didn't do anything, the owl didn't say anything because it's an owl, but it looked at Spike who didn't do anything. The Spike he says, "Oh, I like Rarity," and then the fat guy says, "I need puppet space," and Rarity doesn't know how to make puppet space because she didn't go to puppet space school for puppet space mutineers, the best in the business apparently, and she failed at making a wheel. So the fat man said, "No thanks, Rarity, go away." Rarity, he had a funny voice. I enjoy his voice. I can't do his voice. And then Rarity, she's going, I'm gonna eat ice cream. You know, cause you know how in Dot Apple, she was thin, and then in the dress she was a fat one. So now we know. Head canon, you know. We got it. And then Spike was he said, "I'll do it," and he got a book, and then the book turned into Rarity's evil. No, Rarity, don't do it. You know, the dark magic's very bright, very vibrant, just like the alicorn amulet. They've gone really red instead of really green, so I suppose dark magic is just really colourful and high saturation. It's like all those OCs you see, you know, the people that just don't know how to turn the saturation down. It looks like, good lord, all the bright blue and red and purple and orange and grey and bright grey. That's not even a thing. But, you know, they get the most saturation colors and they make the horrible OCs. Oh my goodness me, look at that one. It's not my cup of cricket. So, that's, they're evil, that's what I mean. The OCs, they're evil unless they're licensed and sort of mediated with the saturation. There, another headcanon. Boom, we're on a roll. Rolling down the hill like a buttered jam roll, because buttered jam rolls, roly-polies, they're not spherical. What's the other word for a sphere that's not a sphere, but it's an elongated sphere with ends that are circles, and it is not a sphere? Cylinder, there we go. Enough of that. So basically, Spike got it a book, and then Rarity got it to turn everybody into Octavia, but then Spike realizes that he shouldn't have done that, so he says, "Can I have the book?" And Rarity goes, "I want to keep it a secret, because the book is a secretive guy, and he doesn't want anybody to know, because he's modest. He's just a shy guy. He just wants to make Rarity happy, so he gives her all the power, but he says, don't tell anyone. I don't want anybody to know, because they'll be praising me, and I can't take the praise. I can't do it." And so the book makes Rarity say, keep it a secret, Spike. And Spike's like, okay, and the owl's like, oh dear, Spike's a fool. Get him out of the stage. Go home, everybody. It's not a good Spike. And Spike's like, oh, I gotta do it, but I don't wanna do it. But he tries to steal the book, and it still doesn't work because Rarity is powerful because the horn. It went into the horn. She read the book, she gained the knowledge, just like in real life. You read the book, it stays with you forever. You never forget it, except everybody forgets it all day. I read this book, I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I'll forget it if I do read it. I have read it. See, that's how much I have forgotten it. See? And then Spike, he's not a dragon anymore, he's a loser. Well, he always was, wasn't he? And then he says, "I love you, Rarity," and Rarity says, "Oh my god, you're right." And she turns back into normal, and the green guy says, "Oh fuck, time to lift off and fly away," because, you know, you ever seen Okami? When you beat the bad guys, the black stuff rises up. and it flies away, and you're like, what's happened? What happened? Did it just disappear? No, the bad guy flew away, and he's gonna come back. Future villain. Season 8. Headcanon. And so, the day is saved, once again, thanks to Twilight and Cadence and Luna, with the mop and a bucket, shimmying down all the gold. I don't know why they... I guess it's dark magic gold, it doesn't exist really. I guess that's how all the things existed. She didn't make something out of nothing. It was just an illusion, a dark magic illusion. Octavia wasn't even really there, it was still that guy. That's why he didn't flinch. He just became Octavia to the eyes of everybody. And he continued playing and he didn't even know, you know? That's how it works. She made all those chariots out of nothing? No, she illusionized them. You know, everything was an illusion. And you know what's so sad? The puppet guy, his thing probably got turned back into a piece of crap. And now he doesn't have any puppet space anymore and he's now upset. Oh, look at him, depressed fatman with his no puppeteering power. Dead in the gutter because he didn't have a cart to do puppeting and therefore died of starvation. Because you can clearly see he needs food all the time, otherwise he's a dead pony. So Twilight killed a man, and then she went to bed, and Spike... Oh, he also wear blue crystals. Ha! There we go. The end. Come back next week, where we'll be not doing any of this ever again. Disclaimer. I liked this episode. I hate this episode. Disclaimer. I don't disclaim. I acclaim. I reclaim. You know when you claim? I take it. I cremate you. I cremate you and I reclaim what you claimed. And I say to you, I own a boat. What are you gonna do about it? I have 1,000 boats. And I'm gonna flatten you with the boats. There's gonna be no space for your funeral because of all the boats. Okay? Subscribe to the boats and Patreon. The money goes towards more boats. You know that the boats are the only thing that can stop the apocalypse of the wheelbirds. You know they're still there, you know. I haven't forgotten about the wheelbirds. They're coming back in force. They're coming back with bigger and better wheels. Soon they'll be making spheres. They'll be using bowling balls, dropping them on our heads like birds with bowling balls, eagles with bowling balls. It's not good, okay? It's like one of those things. And that's all you need to know, really. This is Gibbon Take, signing off, because apparently now I sign off like a paper. I'm gonna sign it like this. Let me get my pen. There we go, I clicked the pen. Let's get the paper. There we go, there's the paper. Let's put the paper on the table so I can actually write on it. And I go... Oh. I rip it to the paper. I guess now you'll never know what my signing off would look like. Instead, here's some sick beats